We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Ought to be a good one here between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. It's Angels baseball, and it starts right now. Dylan Bundy gets the ball for the Angels in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, this guy's been throwing the ball really well. He picked up his 10th win of the year in his last one. He'd like nothing more than to make it 2 good ones in a row and pick up his win number 11 today.
Standing in, Brian Reynolds. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
The center fielder, number 10, Brian Reynolds.
And the pitch. Second of 4 here on a Friday night as the game's first pitch is taken for strike. Strike one.
7-0-6.
The 0-1 on its way. Oh, and a good tight slider there. He's in command, 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally a good plan to throw 3 consecutive sliders in a row. This guy's slider is so good, I think he might throw it again.
There to tuck it in is Rendon for the first out.
Batting second, the designated hitter.
So striding in, Bo Bichette. And he should check out his righty-lefty splits. No surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Here comes the first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Good night for baseball all in all. Game time temperature 63 degrees. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1. On a line, that's a base hit into left field.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer job.
Batting third, the left fielder, Lourdes Gurriel.
Stepping in now, Lourdes Gurriel. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He'll come in here at 263. A dozen home runs and 32 driven in. Ball and a strike. Bichette runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And here's a fastball, not close as he runs it to 2-1 now. Now he'll step out at the plate and reassess things here. The 2-1 home. High in the air and deep to left center field. Back goes Trout. See you later. So a 2-run shot to left center. Number 13 for him on the year as the Blue Jays take a 2-0 advantage.
Loved a homer in the top of the first inning. Give your pitcher a chance to kind of regroup and gather himself with an early lead.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, Vladimir Guerrero.
Standing in now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And he'll take a look at ball 1. The average right at 280 coming in. And even 20 home runs and 58 runs batted in. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. That's wide, 2-0. 1 out, nobody on. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
And a sliding try there at third, but it skips by him, a base hit.
Hey, nice effort by the third baseman right there to slide and try and knock that down. That ball was hit too good in a perfect spot.
Travis Shaw.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. And a breaking ball backs him out of the way. 1-0 the count. Still only one out in the inning. Fouled off. The 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike two.
1 and 2.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Ball, that's out.
Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Well, I'll have to give credit to him on the mound for not letting that previous pitch get to him. He wanted it, but he didn't get the call. But I love how he didn't let it affect him, and he comes right back with another good pitch and gets the punch out.
Here's the first pitch to him. Set to deliver the 0-1. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Down 0-2. Maybe simplify the game plan right here. Get on the heater, even though he has 5 weapons to go to.
Outside, that's the ball.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Ball.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I got the count. 2 and 2.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
Well, this has been a good at-bat. He's now worked the count full to 3-2. It allows the runner on first to be on the move with 2 away.
And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Looking up is the right fielder. See you later. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Number 13 for him on the year, as the Blue Jays have opened it up further now, 4-0.
Well, it's very early, but he's looked out of sorts from the beginning. They've already roughed him up for 2 homers, and they're not done yet. We'll see if he can regroup or he blows up. Could go either way at this point.
So now to the plate, Babe Rubel. High in the air out to center field. Trout is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. Alek Manoah is on the mound for game 2. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
So coming to the plate, David Fletcher. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now here's the pitch. Fastball just inside. Guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they dropped another one last time out, and in fact, they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty, they got to find a way to put yesterday behind them. They got pounded without question, but today is a new day, and they regroup and grind and try and do the little things to try and win this ball game.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and that'll get down for a base hit. So it's a good start for the Halos as their leadoff hitter reaches base. And digging in next will be Anthony Rendon. He enters play 6th in the American League in the batting race.
I don't know how he got to that fastball right there. That looked like the old Tommy Hawk approach back in the 60s and 70s getting it at him.
For First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball one.
Here's the 1-0.
Hey.
When he finds his spot there, 1-1. A runner at first with no outs here. Hit high and deep to left field. Left fielder looking up. To the track, to the wall. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run.
Well, he hit a homer last night, too, so it's obvious that he's in a groove right now. My advice to this staff, don't give him anything he can extend his arms on. You do, and he's going to make you pay for it just like he did.
And that'll bring Mike Trout to the dish. And he enters play today, currently 5th in the American League in hitting.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
Now the 1-0. He's chased out of the zone for strike one. No outs, nobody on.
Nope.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
Count is 2-1.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
Here now the 2-2. Hit on the ground to short. Fielded cleanly on the first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Batting fourth.
So the big bat of Miguel Sano digs in next. He went deep in the contest last night. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike one. Bases are empty, one man out. And there's ball one. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Made him look silly with that one.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Two is a changeup that misses. 3-2.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here, and when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys, and when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can do something with.
So he gets him swinging on a pitcher's pitch. Miguel Sano becomes out number 2 this inning. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he fouls this one off. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
This right-handed pitcher, his bread and butter is that two-seamer, and he loves to throw it inside.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. But the new inning set to get underway, and now it'll be the catcher, Reese McGuire.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Upton's under it. One down.
Batting ninth. The first
digging in, Austin Martin. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now here it comes.
1-0.
1-1 home.
2-1.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
2-2.
2-2 count.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor and he's swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now, 3-2.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order is coming up right behind him.
Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Number 10. Brian
Next to bat for Toronto, Brian Reynolds, 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2. And no swing apparently, ball 1.
That's a great job of holding up right there. You have 2 strikes on you. You're trying to protect the plate. It's difficult to not get super aggressive at the plate.
And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Justin Upton.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First pitch is a fastball inside, 1-0. A 2-0 count to the Angels left fielder.
Yeah, he just isn't that sharp on the mound right now. Had a rough start in the first inning, and now he's falling behind out of the gate here in the second. Some adjustments need to be made, and fast.
The count now at 2-1. All even now, 2-2. Hit out towards second. Shaw has it. And that's out number 1.
Batting 7.
So the base is empty here with 1 away. And sizing up the situation to bat will be Joe Adell. First offering on its way. Manoah has a reputation, or a knack if you will, for working himself out of tough situations when he finds himself there. A lot of relief pitchers are known for that, obviously, but as a starter, that's certainly a valuable characteristic to have.
Matty D, and I'm going to tell you who likes this. The bullpen likes it, and the manager likes this, because most pitchers are going to get into trouble at least 1 or 2 times during the course of a start. And it's nice to know as a manager that you have a guy that's out there that can pitch with men on base and wiggle out of some tough jams. This guy's made a living doing this in his career.
And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. Good pitch on the inside part of the plate ties him up, and it's 1-1.
Not much you can do with that one. Tied him up in knots.
And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Popped up. Martin in foul ground. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Top of the 3rd set to get underway. Standing in is the DH, Bo Bichette. First pitch on its way. And a slider tails outside for ball 1.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
Comes in with the changeup, and it's 2-0.
And this is why he's struggling right here. He's not able to pound the strike zone early in the count. These guys are finding themselves in serious count leverage situations, and good hitters aren't going to miss.
Adell is there to put it away for out number 1.
Now batting.
So 1 away in the Toronto 3rd. And that brings up the exciting Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Here comes the first pitch.
Hey!
And before the 0-1 pitch, he'll step out of the box and get his bearings a bit. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one. Gurriel swings the bat and throws from the right side and stands at 6'3". He's in his 4th season as a major league player. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. High and deep to right center. On the move is Trout. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
Next to the Blue Jays.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And Vladimir Guerrero Jr. settles in at the plate.
Ball at
They'll
the
start
side.
things out with a changeup here, but this is a bit too tight. It's ball 1. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Inside
3-0
ball
now.
3.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
And this one misses inside a ball he walked in, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Second base.
So digging in next will be Travis Shaw. Man at first after the 2-out walk. That's lifted the other way out to left. And this hops over the wall out there for a ground rule double. And maybe a tough break as that'll freeze the runner at third with 2 gone.
There's one of the disadvantages right there to the ground rule double rule. With the runner on first, more than likely if the ball stays in the ballpark, he's going to easily be able to score. But once it bounces over the fence, it's only third base for that base runner.
Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
2 balls and a strike now. Two and one. Here it is. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one.
Now this is the way you want to start off the series. We haven't even hit the weekend yet, and he's on the board again, this time with a double. This is going to be a good 4-game set for him if he can keep this up.
At the plate, Babe Rubel, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. And this misses as well, so it goes to 2-0 now on the Jays shortstop.
Wow, his last time out, guys were just flailing away at that slider, but tonight, completely different story. I think their approach coming to the plate tonight was to lay off that pitch until he shows he can throw it for a strike. That
gets down, and the inning will continue. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. It's a 7-2 ball game. Tanner Scott is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the 3rd inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings.
Number 66, Tanner Scott.
To the plate now, Reese McGuire, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. That misses. 2-0. 3 runs already home here. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
Well off the inside that time as the sinker misses for a ball.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
And the runner back in standing. Now the 3-2 pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that is through into center field, a base hit.
You know, D-Roll, the old school thinking sometimes is when you're going through a bad streak like this guy, any way you can get on a little jam shot, even though it wasn't pretty, maybe this could get this guy finally going.
Yeah, I can't tell you how good that had to feel right there. There's moments where you slap that donut off your bat, you don't even want to walk to home plate. You're scuffling so bad.
2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. Fouled away. 2 down, runners at first and second. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. And it's 3-2 now to the number 9 hitter.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news? A single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Now at the plate, Ryan Reynolds. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they can get out of this jam, though.
1 run is scored, and he's safe.
You know, D-Roll, hitting in the leadoff spot, you're not going to get very many opportunities to drive in some runs, but that's a big 2-RBI hit.
Yeah, when you see ducks on the pond, Dan, your eyes light up. I don't care if you're hitting first in the lineup or 8th in the lineup. You grind out in that bat and try and get the runs on the board for your team.
Yeah, but that's a big 2-RBI base hit.
He's 1 for 2 in this one. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Trout has a read on it, and that ends the inning. And now for the Angels, Danny Mendick. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
1-1. Mendick swings and throws from the right side and stands at 5'10". He was taken in the 22nd round back in the 2015 MLB draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
To 2-2 now. Bouncer to the left side. He's got it. Throw on to first, and one shortstop rounds out to the other, 1 away. Now to the plate, David Fletcher. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Pitch on the way. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. In there, a base hit.
The first baseman, number 6, Anthony Rendon.
In now is Anthony Rendon. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Runners off for second. That's a strike to throw down. In time as he just gets the tag down. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
2-out lightning definitely applies to this offense. If this two-hole hitter can get on, they could start something serious.
Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full. 3-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Santander waits on it, and the inning is over. Welcome back to Anaheim as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said their ability to get on the attack and chase the opposing starter from the game prior to the fourth inning obviously sets them up nicely for the rest of the game. Now, he just hopes they can keep that same focus at the plate in the middle and late frames, Matt.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. First pitch on its way. Lourdes Gurriel stands in for the third time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. A ball and a strike.
I got one ball,
Threw
one
that
strike.
fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now.
They're going to probably stay away from this guy. He's got so much power, you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate. But I think when pitchers try to be too cute on that outside corner, they might leak one a little bit inside, and this is where that guy would jump on.
Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
And here's a ball hit in the air, but this will land untouched. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4. Into the box now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
First offering on its way. In the air now, out to right field. Long run for the right fielder. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Now batting, second baseman.
Ready for another shot now. Travis Shaw, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now this is slowly hit to short, probably too slowly to get to. There's one. Return throw is in time. How about stepping into the box? Mike Trout, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now the pitch.
Ball, that's in.
Wow.
The
1-0 is looked at for the first strike.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Angels center fielder.
And obviously this guy's a double threat up there. He can run and he can go yard too. You don't want to walk him because he might steal a base on you, but you don't want to groove a fastball either because he can take you out of the yard.
So it's a backwards K on the changeup that time. Mike Trout comes the first out in the bottom of the 4th inning. And that's in there for a strike.
Hey, you think back to the early innings right there. You thought this guy would have been hitting his showers. A credit to him. He's been able to regroup, find his mechanics, and find a way to stay in this game.
Behind 0-2 now. Oh, and he struck him out as well, so he's carving right through the heart of this lineup as there are 2 away now.
The batter.
2 gone now for the Angels in the 4th, and that'll bring up Jorge Soler to hit next. Hit in the air to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that all ready to go in the top of the 5th. And set to go is the switch-hitting outfielder, Anthony Santander. First delivery to him on the way. On the ground to the right side. It's flagged down deep in the hole. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. Digging in, Babe Rubel. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Adele is over just a few steps to his left as he takes it for out number 2.
Now batting, number 15.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Reese McGuire. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
And he misses with it, 1-1.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location, and then your mechanics. We'll see if this continues.
Ball taken there, 2-1 now. Here it comes. Here's a hard hit ball to the left side that'll be taken in out there at short. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Angels offense with their manager between innings. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Thank you, Heidi. And gone! An absolute bomb. So Joe Adele bats now. And the swing for him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Hit out towards second. Shaw gloves it. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Up next for the Angels.
Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. 4-1. Counts even at 1-1 to Cervelli. 3 runs, 4 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-2 now. Lays off 2-2 now. Liner towards second. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8th, 9th hole hitters are solid big players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you can swing the bat.
1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1.
Count 2-1.
From the belt, the pitch. 2-2.
2-2 the count.
Went to the slider to try and get him to chase, but it's full now. 3-2.
Pretty easy pitch to lay off there, 2-2. Not even close to being in the strike zone. He made it easy for the hitter in that one. Pretty standard pitch sequence right there. Just how you draw it up in a perfect world. You jump ahead 0-2, and then you toss a changeup in the dirt to get him to chase for a strikeout on 3 pitches. If only it were always that easy.
Strike taken up in the zone.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Angel strike. Now in the box, Austin
Leading off for the
Martin.
Blue Jays, the first baseman, Austin Martin.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Hey!
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And
Nope,
that misses 1-1. A 2-1 count to the Blue Jays first baseman. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Trout on the run, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Fielder, number 10, Brian Reynolds.
He's set. Here it comes.
Ball that
The
time.
fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Hit toward the right side, and this is taken for the out.
Now batting.
Next will be the designated hitter, Bichette. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
It's been more than 2 innings since this guy's allowed anyone to reach base. He looks pretty unbeatable on the bump right now.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
I got a
It
ball,
looked
1
like the
strike.
fastball got away from him there. 2 out, nobody on. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Here's the pitch. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Here now the 2-2. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit, or at least force him out of the game.
Hard hit at third. Rendon is there. Throw to first and get him easily, and the side is retired. Standing in, Anthony Rendon. He flew out in his last at-bat.
The third baseman,
Almost,
Anthony.
Matty. Almost went deep his last AP. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
First delivery to him on the way. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. On its way is pitch number 75. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
Not likely to see a 4th fastball in this situation. I'm going to eliminate the fastball if I'm at the plate right here.
Lofted in the air out to right field. Santander's got it, and there's one away.
the center fielder, number 27.
Into the box, Mike Trout, who's grounded out and struck out in his 2 trips to the plate. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. This year against right-handed pitching, Trout has a batting line residing in the 290s, looking to boost that even higher here. Counts even to Trout, 1-1. The 1-1 home. Is in there for the second strike.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
Oh, what a stop on the slide. It's in time.
Now that.
Here's Miguel Sano. No hits to this point. Here comes the first pitch. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. 3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. 2 balls and no strikes to Miguel Sano.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Line drive to center field. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit.
Dan, after that base hit, he's extended his hit streak to 9 games, and you know he wants to hit that ball.
There's no question about it. Listen, anybody can get a 9-game hitting streak, but when you call your buddies or send out a text message and say, hey, I'm about in double digits, so 9 games is nothing to sneeze at, but he'd love to get it to 10.
As a look, now the pitch. Starts things here with a changeup for a called strike.
Hey, a 2-out single isn't all that bad, but it can be when you've got this part of the lineup coming up.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. From the belt, the pitch.
I got 2-1 the count.
Two out with the man at first. Grounded back up the middle. Reined in. On to second for the force out, and the side is. Cam Bedrosian comes on the pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Number 32.
7th inning ready to roll, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Lourdes Gurriel. He's set, and the pitch.
1-1.
Bedrosian, a 6'1" right-hander. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late, had no chance to put that ball in play.
First pitch on its way. Line down the left field line. But this will be foul. The 0-1.
The count's 1-1.
Hit high and deep out to left field. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Hit out towards second. Scooped up in time to first, and there are 2 away.
Up next to the Blue Jays, the right fielder, Anthony Santander.
As a look, now the pitch. And it's fouled away. sliders in the
1-1.
dirt as he lays off it for a ball. 2 outs here with a runner at third. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. The 1-2.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Misses. Ball 2. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. Last half of the 7th here.
And
Digging in is the outfielder, Justin
The
Upton.
left fielder.
Enrique Rodriguez gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Now pitching for the Blue Jays, number 35, Enrique Rodriguez.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball 1. Ball 1, no strike.
A ball and no strikes. Here it is.
Ball 2.
Well above the letters with the
2-0.
fastball that time. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. Now the 2-1 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to short. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, right fielder.
At the plate, Joe Adele. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
That's the ball.
A ball and no strikes.
Count 1-0.
Fouled off. And he
count
lays
is
off
2
the
and
pitch
1.
down and away. Ball 2. Just
that's
off the
inside.
inside part of the plate. It's 3-1. 1 out, nobody on.
Hey.
Strike 2 called, and it's full
Now it's
3-2.
3-2.
And he struck him out.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
He's set. Here's the 0-1.
Ball, that's off the plate.
This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Shaw fields it cleanly, and that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Stepping up to the plate, Babe Rubel, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Loves hitting left-handed off of right-handed pitchers, hitting over 300 against right-handed pitching.
1-0 the count. And he fouls this one off.
Nope.
Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Now here it comes.
Ball, that pitch is up.
Swing, and there it goes. He got all of that ball. solo shot to right center. Number 11 for him on the season, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
The batter, number 15.
Into the box, Reese McGuire. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. The 0-1 delivery. Drilled to the left side. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
Now batting, the first baseman, Austin Martin.
Stepping in now, Austin Martin.
That's the ball.
As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Oh, tough to catch up when it's moving like that. Swung on, and this ball is hammered. Forget about it. See you later. And good for him. Austin Martin has just launched his first major league home run. Hard to say how many more of these he'll hit in his career, but for now, I'm sure he's happy to say he's got at least one.
Well, I think that any kid who's ever dreamed about playing this game dreams exactly this. Watching the ball disappear over the fence, then circling the bases in a big league ballpark. He'll be replaying that at-bat over and over in his head. And now his phone's going to blow up. He'll be calling his parents, his buddies. Everybody's going to be talking about this one.
Justin Anderson enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Justin Anderson. Now batting, the center fielder.
Standing in now, Brian Reynolds. As he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Lifted down the line in left. Long run for the left fielder, and no one will track it down. And it's 2 balls and a strike to the Jays leadoff batter.